Previously on When Calls the Heart.
Lucas.
Please wake up.
Well, he may never be able to identify the shooter.
So you don't think Clayton Pike did it?
Mrs. Watson.
Lily. What's gonna happen to Grandma?
Your grandma is sick right now. You're safe with us.
I'm proposing to build popular tourist attractions across our region, the first of which will be in Hope Valley.
Lately, I've just been feeling there's a change in the air and inside me.
That's quite the change, Elizabeth.
Wow, you look great.
Goldie was a little out of sorts this morning. I hope Robert doesn't have his hands full looking after her and little Jack.
I'm sure he'll be fine. Allie has done it before.
That is right.
I just hope he doesn't do a practice haircut on either one.
No, he wouldn't.
I'm teasing.
Well. Allie must be glad to have Nathan home.
Mm-hmm.
Of course. Aren't we all?
Of course.
Especially given that it's his birthday. Well, this weekend. I keep a calendar of birthdays for local luminaries, you know, just in case I have a slow news day. Someone should throw him a birthday party.
Oh, I don't think he'd like that.
Of course he would like that. A casual dinner amongst friends at the saloon. A chance for us to share with him how much we appreciate him.
That does sound more his speed.
Yes.
I'm so glad he's finally home. What?
Oh, nothing.
Okay, how do you divide these two fractions? Here, let me show you. Come on, Toby. You gotta learn this stuff for the quiz.
You know me, I don't understand it like you do. But don't worry, I've got a plan. I'll memorize the answers to the homework problems. I'll ace it, just like the geography quiz.
Geography's different. With math, you have to, solve the problem.
This'll work. As long as the answers are right, I'm golden.
So, about your birthday.
Yeah, let's not make a big fuss about that.
I wasn't. I was just thinking, I owe you a fishing trip. I could pack us a lunch and we could head up to that fishing hole we used to go to.
Sounds perfect.
Good morning. Hello.
Good morning, Mrs. Thornton.
Good morning, you two. I hope you're ready for the math quiz. If you did your homework, it'll be a piece of cake.
We're ready. Morning.
Good morning, Allie.
Morning.
Morning. Am I misinformed, or is it someone's birthday this weekend?
You're misinformed.
Oh, that's too bad. Because Rosemary had this idea that that a small group of us could have a casual dinner at the saloon tomorrow night to celebrate.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
What?
Allie's throwing a surprise party.
Not that I've heard.
Oh, you're just gonna get a small group of people together for dinner at the saloon? It's happening.
Nathan, no.
Yeah, I just told her I wanted to keep things simple. I'm not a party guy, specifically when they're thrown for me.
Well, then you're gonna have a great birthday because as far as I know, there's really no party.
She had quite the cover story, too. She wanted to go fishing. When was the last time she asked me to go fishing? When she was 12?
Nathan.
Oh, no. I'm gonna play along.
You do that.
Lucas says he wants to talk to me.
Well, you, me, and Lee.
Well, I want to talk to him.
He can't go around announcing that he's building a resort without consulting with town leadership. And why didn't Lee say anything about these shenanigans?
Well, didn't want to put the cart before the horse.
So I'm the horse?
Or are you the cart? Anyway, as mayor, you should be...
I should be consulted. I should weigh in.
Well, me too, as manager of the saloon. Lucas's saloon.
I'd like to be on the call.
How does he know about the call?
Well, I set up the call.
Well, maybe the whole town should be in on the call.
Bill, Mike, Lee, it's good to be talking to you. I hope you can hear me clearly.
I can hear you loud and clear.
Yeah, I can hear you clear as day.
So can I. Mike here. Good to hear your voice, Governor.
Mike, for the last time, it's Lucas. So, gentlemen.
I thought I should be included too.
It's Ned. Yost.
Well, certainly. I didn't mean to leave you out, Ned. So, gentlemen.
Oh, and ladies?
Rosemary here as a representative of the press?
Certainly. I suppose you all have a lot of questions.
The hotel is at capacity already. This is quite high-handed, Lucas. Let the man
Speak.
I will address all of your concerns, and they are all important. But most of all, this is about Hope Valley and what we want for our town. Now, if anyone has any doubts, Hope Valley doesn't need to be the location.
Well, hold on a minute.
No one said that.
It goes without saying.
It definitely has to be Hope Valley.
Well, I can't do it without your help. Lumber, supplies, hospitality, and legal advice. Speaking of which, and I apologize, Mike, this call was meant to give you a heads up. I have been advised I'll need to divest my interest in the hotel and the saloon.
Divest?
You mean you're selling?
Yes, it would be seen as a conflict of interest if the new resort boosts profits at the Queen of Hearts. But Mike, I will do my best to get the new owner to keep you on, whoever the buyer may be. Now for the sale, Bill, could you handle the legal end?
Consider it done.
And Mike, you know the books more than anyone. Would you and Lee mind putting together a prospectus?
Yeah, absolutely. Anything you need, Lucas.
Of course.
And Rosemary, while I have you, I'd love to run an ad.
Of course. Our readers are eager to learn more about your grand vision.
But first, while I have you on the phone, I would like to ask you
Again, about the recent arrest of Clayton Pike.
We don't have to get into that now.
Lucas, we'll let you go.
Ned, sign us off.
Right.
Well, I had more to ask him. You should be excited.
Really? About what?
All the lumber that's going to be required to build the new resort. Sawmill is going to be going gangbusters for months. You live for a challenge like this.
Well, I have other things to live for these days. Like you and Goldie.
Yes, we know. But I have a feeling things are about to get a whole lot busier. I, for one, could certainly go for one of Minnie's scones to shore me up.
Okay.
Sweetheart? Our breakfast date. You forgot.
Our breakfast date.
Leland Coulter. We never get a chance to talk anymore. For once, I wanted to share a meal with you, preferably one that didn't end up on my blouse or on the floor.
I'm sorry, sweetheart. I promised Richard I'd go over these numbers, and now there's the whole saloon business. But I'll tell you what, lunch is a far more romantic meal anyway. So what do you say, cafe, 12:30?
12:30. You had better not forget.
Okay.
Are you heading out so soon? I thought we could do the crossword together.
Oh, sorry, Mike. I have a lot of prescriptions to get out today.
Oh, of course. Rain check?
Sure.
How are the newlyweds doing?
I should get going. Long day ahead. We'll do the crossword tomorrow.
Can't wait.
How's that going?
Swell. There was a shocker about the saloon.
Seems Lucas has bigger fish to fry.
What if he sells to the wrong person? Real despot. Should I be out looking for a new job?
I think you may be getting ahead of yourself, my friend.
Can I stay with you all day?
Unless I'm seeing patients.
But then who will look after me?
Don't worry, Lily. Molly will be there and I'll be nearby.
Meet you there.
Oh, no, Lily, watch out for cars!
How's that going?
Swell.
That wasn't so bad, was it? As math quizzes go.
They
Thank you. Thank you. All right, everyone. Time for lunch.
Mrs. Thornton, do you think Jack would want to help me collect worms tonight? My dad and I are going fishing tomorrow.
Right, I heard. For his birthday?
Right, his birthday.
You know, it's been ages since I heard you talk about fishing.
Well, it is his birthday. He likes fishing.
Wait, so you actually are just going fishing?
Yes.
And nothing more?
No.
Well, splendid.
Lucas giving up the saloon, that was a surprise.
Mm-hmm. You know, it seems to me there was a time when you were interested in buying it, no?
That was years ago. Now I like to keep things simple.
Uh-huh. Except for the shooting of a certain governor, of course.
What has Rosemary been saying?
Oh, nothing. Nothing at all. Just that, you think there's more to it.
Your wife is persistent, if nothing else.
Bill, be warned. My wife is an unwavering force of nature.
These are the last of the ledgers, the most recent ones.
Thanks, Hickam.
So when do you think the place will sell? I really like it here.
I don't know. Well, whoever buys it would be crazy not to keep you on. I knew it was going to be a big year for the hotel with the hot springs opening up, but this place has turned into a gold mine. Nice work, young man.
Well, I offer a restaurant voucher to our hotel guests. They try the food once and they're hooked.
Smart idea.
And then there's the grilled cheese sandwiches.
Yeah? What about the grilled cheese sandwiches?
Oh, they outsell our higher-end dishes by 20% at 1/10 the cost. The only person not happy about it is Gustav. Excuse me.
Henry?
Elizabeth. Look at you.
Look at you. Oh. When did you get back?
Just this morning.
Oh, it's so good to see you.
Lovely to see you.
Tell me everything. How's Abigail?
She is fine. She is as fine as she has ever been.
She wrote to me. Said you had an awful lot to say, which is unusual for you.
Sometimes things need saying.
Part of me wondered if you'd even come back after seeing her.
She said that she wanted me to be happy. So, happy is where I'm headed.
Well, that is something we should all work on, shouldn't we?
I don't think you need too much work in that area.
Only because I'm glad to have you back.
Afternoon.
That Randall Rockwell, he always gets the scoop.
And so fast. You gotta get up pretty early in the morning if you're gonna beat Randall Rockwell. Did he mention Nathan's name?
Hope Valley's Constable Nathan Grant was handpicked to join the investigation team due to his first-hand knowledge of the events leading up to the shooting.
All Rockwell has done is quoted Clayton Pike's confession word for word. You call that investigative reporting?
But he got an exclusive. It says so right here.
Yep.
Because he has a source. Big deal.
Hey, maybe you should get a source.
Thank you, Ned. We'll take that under advisement.
Why are you frowning?
Am I?
Is that about the guy who shot Mr. Bouchard?
Yeah. Just rereading his confession. Apparently somebody leaked it to this reporter. You on a lunch break?
Yep. So, what should I get for your birthday picnic?
I thought we were going fishing.
Yeah. Unless you want to do something else.
Nope. No. Fishing is good.
What was that?
What was what?
You just winked. About fishing.
I did not wink.
don't tell me you got scooped again.
I don't even mind as much about that. I just can't let go of something Bill said.
About?
About this all being too easy. Pike's capture, followed rapidly by his confession. Bill seems to believe it's all pretty convenient.
Why does Bill think that?
Oh, well, he won't say, and he refuses to take me seriously.
But Lucas isn't still in danger, is he?
Oh, I'm sure he is under all sorts of protection in Capital City. Bill seems to be the lone voice. Urgh. I just need a source like Randall has. He's always one step ahead. He managed to get hold of Pike's full confession. Without an exclusive like that, how am I ever going to get to the bottom of the biggest story this territory has ever seen?
If anyone can make things happen, it's you, Rosemary. Hi, Allie. Everything okay?
I'm not sure. Dad's being weird about going fishing for his birthday. Same as you. Is there something I should know?
Your dad has it in his head that you're planning a surprise party for him.
A surprise party? That's fun.
He's expecting a party?
Yes, but he doesn't actually want one, Allie. He told me so.
Elizabeth, of course he wants one. Who doesn't want a surprise party?
Nathan.
Well, if he's expecting a party, don't I have to give him one?
No, honey, you really don't.
Don't you worry, Allie. You know who is wonderful at planning surprises? Mrs. Thornton.
Will you help me?
Of course she will. And the whole town will want to celebrate your dad.
The whole town, huh?
Thank you so much. I'll go make the invitations.
If anyone can make things happen, it's you, Elizabeth.
I see what you did there.
Hi. Saw you ride past.
Hi, Mike. I'm always afraid of what I'll find when I've been out on deliveries.
May, did I do something wrong?
No, of course not. How would you think that?
Wasn't that joke that Bill made, was it?
That? No. I've just been busy. See you later, okay?
Sure.
Are you still waiting?
Lee said lunch at 12:30. It is now almost 1:45. Where on earth could he be?
Some coffee, Rosemary.
No, Minnie, no, thank you. Lee has obviously forgotten all about me.
I'm sure he'll be along soon.
There must be a good reason he's late.
It had better be better than good. It had better be brilliant.
That's a lot of B words.
No, you are right, Minnie. You're absolutely right.
What am I right about?
Well, what is it you always say about forgiving and being humble?
Oh, forgiveness is to be humble during trying times.
Yes, that's it. That is it. Thank you. That is exactly the advice I needed right now.
It just happened again.
What did?
People treat me like I'm supposed to be this fount of wisdom just because I'm married to you.
Ah, a lot of the pastor's wife is never easy.
Everyone wants advice. Florence is upset her daughter doesn't visit enough. Molly worries about Rosaline living in the city. And Mike Hickam, well, he worries about everything.
So what'd you tell him?
I try to think what would be useful to me under the same circumstances. But what if I'm wrong?
Well, nobody's perfect, but you're pretty darn close. I know I don't tell you this often enough, but thank you for everything you do.
Hey, sweetheart. Lunch date. I was just on my way. I wish it was just on my way. I'm sorry, I got distracted.
Lee, you stood me up.
I did not.
If I have learned anything in this life, it is to never be stood up by a man.
Sweetheart, I'm just going over Lucas's books. No, remember from the phone call this morning, he's being forced to sell the hotel? Actually, I'm glad you're here. Sit down, I want to run something by you. You can still scowl at me, just do it sitting down. Please.
I'm listening.
Okay. I'm going over these ledgers, and there is a lot of profit in here. Michael is running a top-notch operation.
And what has that got to do with you standing me up?
Okay. So, I'm sitting here, and I'm thinking, maybe this is too big an opportunity to pass up.
I'm sorry, did I just hear you suggest that we buy the hotel?
Well, keep in mind, Lucas is being forced to divest, so I think we can get it for a fair price, but it's not just that.
Lee.
No, just hear me out.
Lee.
Rosar,
Lee, I barely see you as it is.
Come on. You see me every day.
Sorry, sweetheart, that I forgot our breakfast date. Sorry, sweetheart, that I just stood you up. Is that what you're referring to?
Rosie, you're not listening to me.
Leland Coulter, I believe it is you who is not listening.
Here we are. Okay. I will be 1 minute, Lily.
Do you get to come here whenever you want?
Yes. Ms. Sue gave me a set of keys so that I can come in when she's away. Oh, hey, silly. You're gonna make yourself dizzy.
I like being dizzy. Whoa.
You know, there's only one cure for being dizzy.
What is it?
An extra large scoop of strawberry ice cream.
Yay! I'm gonna get even dizzier.
Bill!
Are you friend Rosemary or reporter Rosemary?
Did you read Pike's confession in the Beetle? They printed it word for word, or so they say.
Reporter Rosemary.
So?
I saw it.
Look, the governor is depriving the common man of the dignity of honest labor by shutting down the water project. It reads as though someone wrote it for him. And believe me, I know prose fiction when I see it. Bill, I think you are right. I think there's more to this story. Could someone else be involved?
Well, that's what I think, but I don't have proof of anything.
Well, maybe if we work together, we could find the proof.
Are you doing this for a headline?
I am doing this to get to the bottom of the attempted murder of our friend, who may still be at risk if the person who put Pike up to it is running around free.
Well, what can I say? You know as much as I do, Rosemary.
Henry Gowan. Minnie saw you from the window.
Aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
Welcome back, friend. Good to be here. What you doing hiding away in the back?
Oh, it's a nice spot. Abigail used to tend to these trees. She used to use the hazelnuts in some of her baking.
Well, these trees, they weren't doing well when we took over. I wish I had the time to tend to them.
I had the time.
Well, be my guest. Does that mean you're back here to stay?
I'm not quite sure about that, but I have some time.
You seem different.
Maybe I am.
A little more?
Thank you.
Grading some tests, I see.
Before I go home for the night. Fractions. Oh, Cooper got another perfect score.
He really does seem to enjoy math. He's even been helping Toby.
Has he?
I don't want to speak out of turn, but I overheard Toby saying he doesn't need to learn how to solve the problems. He can just memorize the answers from his homework.
That explains quite a bit.
Mrs. Thornton, Angela came up with the best line for the invitations for Dad's party.
Oh, it's his birthday?
Tell her, Angela. Come celebrate a surprise for Hope Valley's favorite Mountie. And we're not horsing around. So now we just need the details. So where, when? Girls, his birthday's tomorrow.
I can make a cake if that helps.
Elizabeth, if you're organizing, put me to work.
Okay. Sure. Tomorrow, 6 p.m.
All right, let's go.
Peanut butter and jam is the one thing I can manage that Lily actually likes, as long as I cut the crusts off.
Well, that's good, and you're getting to know her likes and dislikes.
Yeah, the only problem is what she likes changes by the day. Lily, dinner's ready.
I'm getting dressed.
I don't even want to know what she's doing up there. Hey, is everything all right?
Faith. Oh, I feel like a terrible person.
The worst.
It's Mike.
I thought things were going great.
They are. Were. Oh, I'm so confused, and I don't know why. He's so kind and funny. But I'm finding myself pulling back, and he sees. Faith. The way he looked at me today. I feel like I was breaking his heart.
You care about him.
So much.
It's scary when things get serious, isn't it? It's easy to feel afraid.
So if I'm afraid, that means
things are getting serious.
Serious has never worked for me.
Well, maybe it will this time.
I'm ready for dinner.
Well, may I see your card yet?
Not yet.
Oh my goodness. I have never seen anyone take so long to make a birthday card before.
It's from Auntie Nathan. I want to be just right.
Well, what do you think of my banner?
It's good, Mama.
Thank you. I want it to be just right, too.
He'll love it.
I hope so. Now may I see your card?
Yes.
Thank you.
It's Auntie Nathan with me, you, Allie. Let's go. Do you think you'll like it?
I know he will.
Hey, Ned.
Hello.
Am I too late to get some eggs?
No, of course not. Come in, come in.
I've just finished today's tally. Take the eggs on the house. An early birthday present.
Oh, yeah, you heard about that, huh?
Well, Allie's been in every day waiting for your new tackle box to arrive. Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey, it's all right. You know, I'll leave an egg surprise at the party.
What party?
There's a party? Why weren't we invited?
Well, thanks for the eggs.
You're welcome.
Rosie, we need to talk.
Oh, everyone wants to talk, but no one wants to listen. You, Bill.
It's about the hotel.
I'm surprised you could drag yourself away from the place.
Hey, this is a great opportunity.
To be away from me.
What? What are you talking about?
You just don't want to share an office with me anymore. That's it. I knew it.
No, it's... Look, I just hate the paperwork.
The hotel, the saloon, that's more paperwork.
Less paperwork.
More early mornings.
No early mornings.
More late nights.
Sweetheart, I don't want to run the hotel. I want Michael to.
Well, then let him buy it.
Sweetheart, he can't afford to do that, and you know it. But if we own it and keep him on to manage it, then the Queen of Hearts is owned by locals who want to see that it's run the right way. And Michael gets to keep his job. No headaches for us. And keep in mind, I want Richard Wolf to take more responsibility at the mill which means... Go ahead, I know you want to say it.
More time with the family.
So what are we arguing about? I love you so much.
I love you too, and I'm sorry I lost my temper. I simply had the most frustrating day.
I hate that I've contributed to that, but I'm all ears now. Can I help you with this stuff?
Oh, be my guest. Nothing would make me happier.
You know what? I think I know exactly what you need.
Lucas must have said something to you when you saw him in Capital City. He doesn't remember anything.
We didn't really get into it too much.
Finding the gun, the capture, the confession. Like dominoes in a perfectly straight line.
So Pike was sporadically employed, supported his elderly mother, a few small run-ins with the law in his youth, shoplifting, but nothing since then.
Why would someone who seemingly got their life on track suddenly commit an act of violence with no apparent motive?
This story has so many holes, it might as well be a pair of old socks.
No, it doesn't add up. I have a good sense about these things. I still think Montague's involved somehow.
Horse manure.
What?
You know I could get some?
Manure?
I mean, a lot of it.
What on earth are you reading? Oh. Hazelnuts?
So I'll have the cake ready for tonight.
And Florence and I pulled whatever birthday decorations we had on the shelves.
Even though our invitation was very last minute.
Well, it was last minute for everyone, Florence, but I'm sorry.
Lee and Hickam are planning the food with Gustav.
Great. All that leaves is the music. Uh-oh.
Well, back to the old salt mine for me.
Yes, I have an important call, and I've got to start dinner.
As do I.
So there is a party,
Maybe.
but there wasn't supposed to be.
No. Allie really just wanted to take you fishing, but then she heard you expected a party and...
She asked you for help, and you felt obliged.
Well, I wouldn't say obliged.
I messed things up, didn't I?
No, you didn't. But would it really be so bad to endure a small party with friends?
Allie, she's been so distant since I got back. Does she want this?
She really does.
I guess I could play along. I mean, you said it's a small party, right?
Barely a party. More like a gathering, really. And you will have fun. I promise.
Thank you for helping her out with this.
Happy to.
I should go kit out my new tackle box. Those trout don't stand a chance. And, don't worry, I'll act surprised.
Nathan?
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Oh, thanks.
I'm sorry the fish weren't biting.
Oh, who needs fish when I get to spend my birthday with you?
I just wanted it to be special.
Hey, this was plenty special. By the way, I love this. It's exactly what I wanted.
Are you sure you're not disappointed about not having a party?
Disappointed? No.
Did my mom hate parties too?
Your mother was the life of the party. She loved to dance, loved to sing. She had the most beautiful singing voice. Yeah, that's probably where you get your singing voice from.
So, between the two of you, she was the fun one.
Hey, come on.
Since we didn't catch anything, how about dinner at the saloon?
It's a good idea.
Great
wide, beautiful, wonderful world with the wonderful water round you curled and the wonderful grass upon your chest. World, you are beautifully dressed. That was my favorite line when I was young.
What are this girl's parents?
Well, in this story, Rebecca comes from a very large family with lots of brothers and sisters, and her parents needed help raising her. So, she went to live with her aunts.
Have you heard from Grandma?
I spoke with the doctors in Union City, and they're making her better.
When?
You know, Lily, when I'm missing someone, I squeeze my eyes shut and I try to picture them. Shall we try?
Okay. I see Grandma. Who did you see?
I saw my friend Fiona.
This was a good idea.
Happy birthday, Dad.
Call this a small gathering?
Turns out you have a lot of friends.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Nathan. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you all. By the beard of Zeus, that's big.
Well, you really pulled it off. Who would have thought you could be so devious?
Devious? More like
Thoughtful. Deviously thoughtful. Nathan looks happy.
he does.
Well, it won't be long before there's a new owner to the saloon.
What have you heard? Should I be looking for a new job?
Oh, you're not gonna get out of here that easy, my friend.
What do you mean?
Molly and I have been talking, and we think we found the perfect buyer for Lucas.
Already? I haven't had a chance to prove myself yet. What if they don't want me?
Oh, they do. I can assure you, the new bosses know a good investment when they see one.
You see, it's not just the saloon and the hotel, Michael. The real investment here is you.
Thank you, but when do I meet them? You two?
Yeah, well, we'll figure out the details later, but rest assured, Rosemary and I will remain completely hands-off, won't we?
I might add, there was discussion some time ago of adding a stage to the corner over there. I'd be happy to resume that conversation. But of course, the final decision would be entirely yours, Hickam.
How can I thank you?
Well, you just keep doing exactly what you're doing. Right. Yes. Hey, tell you what, why don't I pour some drinks for a while? You take a little break. Well earned.
Are you having fun?
Yes, you throw a great party.
Thank you. Everyone pitched in. I wanted to ask you
Mike,
something.
I know what you're gonna say. If I've been cool with you, it's not your fault, it's me. I'm nervous and scared. And when I first came into town, I was running away from someone very controlling. But that's not you. You're wonderful and kind and everything that I've ever wanted. So, if you're wondering what's going on with me, that's it. Nothing more. What did you want to ask me?
I was going to ask you if you'd like to dance.
Okay.
Good party.
Didn't see you there. Escaping the throng.
Yeah. You know me too well.
You're a good sport. Allie was beaming.
I was so sure I had you guys figured out.
At
least I had Allie figured out, I thought.
Bet you'll never make that mistake again.
Elizabeth, there's something.
Sounds like the man of the hour is being summoned.
Boy. Well, shall we?
Jolly good fellow, which nobody can deny, which nobody can deny, which nobody can deny, for he's a jolly good fellow, which nobody